Welcome to PNPA TradeWerks video training session. In this session you will learn how to create figures on Proest. Let's begin. Open Proest. On the left side menu bar, click on Estimate Center. On this page, click on the estimate you want to create figures for. In this example, we want to create figures for a vestibule tile project for Walmart. On the Estimate page, you will find 6 tabs: Document, Estimate, Takeoff, Sort Types, Tasks, and Summary. For this example, and for the majority of facilities maintenance projects, we will only work with the Estimate and Summary tab. On the Estimate page, you will find a list of items already loaded in the bid. These are preloaded when we select a template on the setup stage. These lists are called assemblies, and they are set up to give you quantities of material, labor, and equipment based on the dimensions of the job. To use them, you have to click on the right top corner and group this list by assemblies. On the quantity column, click on the drop-down menu and input your quantities. In this example, we have 30 square feet of river red tile and 10 linear feet of Reno ramp. Our freight quote from HJC came at $115.78. We input the number in there. Once we input our dimensions, the quantities will auto-populate. These formulas have been programmed to provide a competitive pricing to our client. We have based this information from collected data from several jobs and based on our own experience. This will give you, as a project manager, a well-founded tool to negotiate with your contractors and give you a good idea where your price should be at. According to this assembly, for the tile scope of work, we will need 3 boxes of tile, 1 bag of thinset, safety perimeter will be $100, we will need buckets, cleaning supplies and dust masks, 1 unit of commercial size grout, 1 tech, 4 hours, and $50 in disposal. The next assembly has the information for the Reno ramp replacement. We recommend to use assemblies as much as possible. The intention of using assemblies is to increase our approval rate by providing consistent pricing and better bid turnaround times. It will also help us manage our internal profit goals. Now, some jobs will have unique requirements and you may not always be able to use an assembly entirely. For that scenario, you can use Proest to include any other items you deem necessary. All you need to do is to click on Add New Items at the top of the list and write the item needed. In this case, we will add cones needed for signage. You can choose the cones in the database, or you can use your own pricing. In this case, we will need 4 small cones. Each one is $10. Once we input the information, press enter and it will be added to the figures. Sometimes our materials will be on a PO. In this case, the client will pay for materials directly and we will have to zero out these items in our bid. All we have to do is to change the material cost to 0 and the total item will become 0. For visual users, the row will also turn red, indicating that the item is not being considered in this bid. Once you put all the information needed, your bid is ready and you can proceed to the Summary tab. And that is part 1 of how to create figures on Proest.